3 months ago today, I put $5,000 in. It has net me $29,000 net. So, not financial advice, not telling you to go do this. This is my 3-month journey with Olympus. Enjoy. Alright, so I just figured out how to put Olympus in my MetaMask wallet. And my boy was telling me about these crazy gains, right? So I figured I'd give it a try. So I just bought some Olympus. I put it in my MetaMask wallet, and now I'm gonna try staking for the first time. See how it goes. He said browser, search, Olympus DAO, and then go to either one. It's all the same. And then you can go here where you can stake your Olympus. So I'm about to stake it with a return rate of 7% in 5 days. 18,094.2% APY. I mean, it sounds like a scam, but fuck it. I'm rolling. Approve. Alright. Come back in 5 days and see what I have. 13.7802 right now. It's August 13th, 2:09 p.m. Friday, August 20th. It's been 1 week. Olympus is down over $100. But checking my stake rewards, I'm up from 13.7 last week to 15.2. Let's see. So that's 13.7 minus 15.2. So I'm up 1.5 tokens in the last week, and times 283 is $424.50 profit for leaving 5K into Olympus. Not bad for a week. But if we did the total of how much it's worth, 15.23 times 283. So I'm down 700. But if this goes back up, then I'll be back up, which I feel like it will go back up. Let's look at this chart here. High of over 1,200. I mean, I bought in last week. This 400 range. 400 range. Welcome back. It's Friday, August 27th, 6:12 p.m. Price of Olympus is up this week from 280 last Friday. Checking in on my weekly balance. Last Friday was at 15.2, and this week is at 16.7. So 16.7 minus last week's 15.2. It's 1.5 tokens for the week. multiply that by 340.77. It's $511.15 for the week. APY is down 12,000. Last week it was at 18,000. My initial investment of 5K is now 16.7 times 340. $77. So my initial investment of 5K 2 weeks ago is worth $56.90. And if the value of the coin continues to go up, I bought it 400, so it's actually down from where I bought it. But if it continues to go up, then I'm gonna take my initial out when this hits probably 12K, and then it's just gonna be free interest earning from there. Welcome back. It's Friday, September 3rd, 1:37 p.m. Week 3 since I've invested in Olympus. This week the price is down by $20, around $20 from last week. It's at 323. APY also down. When I started 3 weeks ago, it was about 18,000%. I believe last week it was at around 12,000%. And yeah, the APY is slowly dropping, but the TVL, total value locked up, has also been going up. All right, so let's get to it here. Staked balance of 18.2. So that's what's in there right now. 18.2. Last week I had 16.7. It's 1.5. Third week in a row that I've gotten 1.5 tokens for having it staked. So let's see. That means this week 1.5 at 323 times 323.24. This week profit of 484.86. Let's see, I invested 5K, so 18.2 times 323. It's the 58.82. So made $882 in the last 3 weeks. Welcome back to another weekly Olympus update. Excuse my voice, I'm a little sick today. It's Friday, September 10th, 6:40 p.m. The price of Olympus is actually up, a little bit higher than when I bought it last month. APY down, unfortunately. It was at 18,000% when I got in. Now it's sitting at 7,600. Still some great yield though, don't get it twisted. TVL, total value locked up, continues to rise, which is a great thing. Means more people are putting their money in. So let's just get to it and see how much interest I've made this week. So last week we were sitting at about 18.2, and now we're at 19.8. So let's see here. 19.8 minus 18.2. That's 1.6. I've been averaging about 1.5 every week, so it's an extra point compared to the last 3 weeks. It's week 4. So let's see here. 1.6 times the current value of 408.14. And that means I've made $653 in interest this week. Initial investment of $5K month ago, exactly 1 month ago, exactly 4 weeks ago, depending on how you want to slice it. But let's see, so 19.892, let's just do 19.8. I ain't worried about them other little points, right? 19.8 times 408. So in the last month, I've made, let's see, minus 5,000. In the last month, I'm up $3,078.40 for literally just not doing anything but letting this money sit. Another Friday, September 17th, 9:09 p.m., a little bit later than usual. Checking in on our good old Olympus at 5:34 this week. Whoo-wee! It's been a good week. Let's check our stake rewards. We are at 21.616. APY is down, but TVL steady climbing up. About to crack a billy soon. It's gonna be pretty tight. So let's just do some math here, see where we're at. So 534.18 times 21.6. All right. 11,538. Nice little double up from the 5. Almost at that 12 where I wanted to take my initial out. But this thing been rolling so sweet. We see how it play out. Welcome back. It's Friday, September 24th. Another week of keeping Olympus staked. Let's see, Olympus, it's at 603. It was up from last week. APY has gone up a little bit. Or actually, from last week, I think it might have went down. I think it was at like 74, 75, 100%. But TVL had reached like 1.2 billion or something. And then it just took a little bit of a dip. But we have cracked $1 billion in total value locked up. Alright. Staked rewards have come out to 23.4. Alright, let's see what we got here. Minus, that's last week, 21.6. Minus 23.4. 1.8. Alright, so let's multiply 1.8 by 603.56. And that would bring my interest for the week to $1,086.40. Pretty solid interest for a week. Let's see what my total is. So we got the 23.4. And then we're going to multiply it by 603.55. And that brings me to 14,123 from my initial 5K investment. For just letting this money chill over here with Olympus. You know, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you that this is what you should be doing. All I am doing is showing you on a weekly basis what my original investment of 5K has been doing for me. I hope y'all enjoy. Monday, September 27th. I usually do these videos on a Friday, but today I'm going to unstake and take out my initial 5K. Olympus is over my initial where I bought it at 400. It's at 654.25. 654.25 times 243.32. So 15,911. So I'm just gonna take out my, I'm gonna take a little profit too. Take out this 59, and then I'll leave 10 in there to keep accumulating. And when it reaches 20, then I'll start paying myself weekly off the interest. So let's see. Unstake. Alright, so let's go clear 5,900 divided by 650 for some rough math. See how many you need to take out. Oh, what did I do there? 5,900 divided by 650. There we go. 9.07. Alright. So 9.07. Let's go a little bit more. Let's do 9. Approve. So I should send it back to my wallet. Probably gonna take a second to pop up. Alright. Okay. I'll clock back in when it pops up. It's 12:01 a.m. right now. I'm trying to sell it ASAP so I can get my money. Alright. Waiting for your money like. What? 1 hour later, it's still showing staked. Wednesday, September 29th. So it's been about 24 hours since I try to make that, take those nine tokens out. Let's see here, September 28th, just last night, at midnight. But yeah, I still haven't got my tokens back. Kind of weird. Trying to cash out at that 650. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have any OHM tokens. The last time I had anything with OHM was August 13th. Alright, pull up that young browser. And let's see, as you can see, right, all my OHM are still staked, and I have a little bit more OHM than yesterday, 24.5. So one of my homies told me that I have to unstake all of them, but I'm taking it as a sign that it didn't work, that I should be holding on to it. I don't know if it's greed or what, but that's what I'm going with right now. Welcome back. It's Friday, October 1st. Olympus is at 741. Looking pretty good on the charts. Bring that up real quick. Stake rewards is at 25,391. And that is at 741. And my initial investment of 5K is now 18,814. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Let's see what's going on with the TVL. TVL keeps climbing, APY is at 7,300%. It's also slightly dropping. If it hits 1,000, I'm gonna have to take out at least 10 coins and pay myself 10K. So in the matter of the last couple months, I have doubled the amount of coins and interest, and the price has almost doubled. I bought in around 400, so it's almost a double. Not financial advice. Again, just showing you on a weekly basis, just checking in on my initial investment. Welcome back. It's Monday, October 4th. If you've been following along, you've seen that Olympus has just been going absolutely crazy. I had invested 5K about 8 weeks ago, and that 5K is now, let's see, 26.199 times 925. Looking at 24,234. It's a nice 5x in the last 2 months. I think it's about time to pay myself, pulling out 5K that I put in, and then an additional 5, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to continue accruing interest. So let's get into it. Let's unstake today. Unstake. Max. Unstake. Confirm. Alright, so it's unstaked. Let's get on my wallet. Oh, nice, right there. So we're gonna swap. Cancel. Let's click this. Gonna swap. We want USDC. We need that cash money. US. Yup. And then how many ohm? So let's see. 10,000. 100,000. 10,000 divided by 900. I need about 11 ohm. So I'll take out 11 ohm. About 10 racks. Let's see, get quote. $73 gas fee. Let's go. Alright. And then I'm just gonna go back in and stake the rest of my ohm. Should reflect my balance here. Let's reload this. I was being a little impatient earlier, but trying to unstake it a million times. You just gotta give it a sec. But alright. So stake max. Oh, I haven't read it yet. Wallet. The transaction not gone through. What's going on? Failed. What? Why would that fail? Okay, well, let's just swap the ohm to Ethereum then, that's fine. Oh, wait, oh, it went through, boom. Why did it say failed? That's so weird. Anyways, alright, cool. So, I just paid myself 5K, unstaked the Olympus. Now I'm gonna go back in and stake it. So, browser. Let's reload. And then let's go to max. And then let's go to... So this is actually just a little bit more than I had originally started with in Olympus. I had started with less coins, and then it went up to 26 in 2 months, so... Probably not going to pay myself for a while now. I'm just going to let it accrue, the interest. I'm comfortable with what I paid. I might take some interest to invest into some other projects in the future. Again, I'm not telling anyone to do this. I just wanted to show y'all my journey, you know, in the last couple months trying this coin out. So I hope some of this information was useful to somebody out there. Welcome back. It's Friday, October 8th, 11:27 a.m. Checking on our boy Olympus here. Let me get this stuff out the way. 862 with this crazy interest. If you watched my last few videos on this past Monday, I paid myself. I'm not going to get too deep into that. But if you want to see that, just go back and look. But Olympus has been crushing it. I had 26 coins. I took out 11. Already made 0.8 since Monday. Let's do some math here. I got 15.8. 15.8. At 862. That's 13,619, and that's after I paid myself. After this point, this is just free money. Like, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, it's free money. I paid myself. Paid myself 5 that I put in, and extra 5 for being patient. That's just doing this thing. It's not financial advice. I posted my whole journey on this TikTok. Welcome back. Friday, October 15th, noon. Coming in strong. It was a great week. Olympus hit about 1,300. We're sitting at about 1,000 right now. Still up from last week. Last week we were at around like 860. So week over week, it's just steady climbing. All right. See, APY has gone up. It's how many tokens I had last week, 15.8. So what I did around 900, I really was feeling bullish, really bullish. So I bought some more. I bought 6 more tokens. Let's see, the date, October 9th. So 4, 5, 6 days ago. And so that 15.8 that I had last week, let's go ahead and add those 6 tokens. That's 21. So it's supposed to be at 21.8, and let's see what we're at right now. 23.5. So 23.5. That's a difference of 1.7. So up 1.7 tokens. Let's see. So right now, look at that, 101.6. So 1.7 times 101.6. Oh wait, no. 10.16. Sorry. 10.16. I'm tripping. Whatever. We'll just say that. Times 1.7. Alright. $1,727 worth of interest made this week. Not bad. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just on a weekly basis showing you what's going on with my original investment of 5K. Remember, I already paid myself, and this is just money that's growing every week. Just growing. And to be honest, I don't care if this goes down a lot. As long as this keeps going up, I'm not going to withdraw it for a while. So 23.57 times, let's just call it 1,000, even 1,000. It's 23,570 plus a 10 that I took out. So Olympus has brought in $33,570 total since I put in my investment of 5K now 9 weeks ago. Just knowledge. Time for the weekly Olympus check. Price is down $45 from last week. Last Friday's balance of Olympus. Current balance of Olympus. Let's do some math. Wow. First time I've cracked 2 tokens in a week. So since last Friday, I've earned 2.15 tokens at 955 a share. 955. That's a nice week in interest. Looking pretty good on the charts too. Fell below the support line for a second, but a few days and we're already back on top of it. Welcome back, another weekly Olympus check. Olympus is up about $200 since last week. Last week's stake balance. And this week's stake balance. Let's do some math here. Minus 27.9. That's 2.3. interest is continuing to grow as it compounds times 1188. Even better than last week as far as interest goes. Last week was about 2K. This week is about 2,700. Also, Olympus looking really strong on the charts. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy this. This is just what I do. You can watch my weekly moves here. Sorry, I'm a day late today, but it's Saturday, November 6th, doing the weekly Olympus check. Olympus is down $300 since last week. As you can see, I paid myself 5 Olympus 5 days ago when I was at $1,000. Last week I was at 28, minus the 5 I took out would have put me at 23. Current Olympus balance. That's how much interest I've made this week off of Olympus. We're gonna multiply by 860. That's still $1,900 for the week. We lost support. Hopefully we bounce off of this red line and continue upward. Friday, November 12th. I'm on time this week. Kinda salty that I missed this drop by like an hour. Back to our Olympus check though. 882 was about 850 last week. So up about $30 for the week. That was last week's balance on Saturday since I was a day late. APY has been holding steady at about 8,000. Total value deposited about $3 billion. So the market cap keeps growing, but since the amount of tokens that are made keep growing, it dilutes the amount per share. My current staked balance, 27.11. Next reward amount, 0.1. So 0.1 is basically 10% of whatever the number Olympus is valued at. So that means that's $80. And that's paid out every 8 hours. So every 8 hours, I'm just getting $80. And then it compounds the interest, and then it gives me my next yield amount on with the new balance. Not financial advice. I'm not telling y'all to go do this, but you know, this is just what I do. I just post my weekly update of what's going on with my Olympus and my Klima, and for me so far, this has been crushing it. You know, I'm not saying you should go do this, but the information is right here in front of you. So we're gonna take last week's balance, find the difference of this week's balance. About 1.9 tokens at 882. Let's see here. Boom, that's $1,600 in 1 week that I'm paying myself in interest. It could be you too. On the chart though, I don't like that it's below these lines, this 50-day MA. It hasn't broken underneath the cloud, which isn't, you know, once we'll see. If we go below this cloud, I'm gonna be kind of worried. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not worried because I de-risked. If you go back and look at my previous videos, I've made sure that whatever happens to this doesn't matter. I've already took my money out. My initial investment is just free money. So whether this goes up, down, or around, I'm holding, and sooner or later the price will come back up. And by then, with this crazy interest, I'll just have even more tokens.